Hi guys, welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about why we do these giveaways. Let's get to it. First, and probably the most important point, is that we're not trying to show off or any of that stuff. We live very modest lives, to be honest with you. There's nothing fancy about our lives. Our lives are very modest, but we like to do good things for others. Continuously do good things for others. One thing I have to say is we've been very fortunate recently. I won't go into too many details, but we have been fortunate recently. And when you're fortunate, then you have great responsibility. What is that responsibility? Well, unless you're selfish, that responsibility is giving back to other people that have less than you. That is it. It's that simple. You are there. You are there probably because of hard work and a little bit of luck and a lot of effort. The right thing to do is help other people who they haven't had the luck, they haven't had the time to put in the effort, and they haven't had the time to put in the hard work. Help other people. That is the key. That is one of the keys, the fundamental keys to life, is helping other people. And it really doesn't matter what you do, whether you help your neighbor change a tire on a car, or whether you help someone out financially, or whether you just tell someone, hey, great job, you're doing great today. It doesn't matter what you do. Helping other people can be through words as well. If you have nothing ever to give, or at all to give to the world, give the world some advice. Here is your responsibility. This is your responsibility. You have a limited time on this planet. I hate to break it to you, but we are all one day closest to dying. We don't think of that every day, but that's the truth. How will people think of you when you leave this earth? Because I know for sure you are not taking your money with you. You are not taking your possessions with you. You're not taking your fancy car with you, your fancy house, your bank account. No. You're not taking any of that with you. Everything is left here on earth when you go to take the next step. Period. End of story. And what's going to happen when you leave it? Probably your relatives are going to fight over it, or it's going to go to probate, or it's going to be sold off, or something's going to happen like that. So what is the point of keeping all that wealth so long? So you can show a number in your bank account and say you're rich? What point is that? I have met some very miserable millionaires. I've met a few of them. I've met one billionaire. And you know what? He didn't seem too happy. You think with all that money he'd be the happiest person on the planet, but this guy didn't seem too happy on that particular day. Money does not buy happiness. But you know what does buy happiness? It's doing good things for other people. We do this because, one, it gives other people hope. Hope from nowhere is hope. 2, it is our responsibility. When you do better, it is your responsibility to put good back into the world. Don't squander the good. Don't squander what you have. Don't use it to buy big expensive things, or a big expensive house, or a big fancy flashy car. Those are all stupid things. They are stupid. No. Give it back to the world. Give it back to the people that have less. Because you may be doing well, But I guarantee there is someone somewhere wondering how they're going to buy for food, how they're going to put shoes on their kids' feet, how are they going to buy gas to get to work tomorrow. They're thinking if they can't get gas, if they can't get the $50 to get gas or something, and they can't go to work tomorrow, their entire world collapses because they're an hourly employee. Think about that. Think about what that small amount of money has done to someone's life. That small amount of money has given the opportunity for them to fill their tank up and go to work, or buy their kids shoes, or buy a bag of rice and feed their family, or something. To me, I don't even miss it. I'm not bragging, but if I give $50 to someone, if I give $100 to someone, I'm not even going to think about it. And I'm not going to live in regret for giving that money away, because I know I made somebody's life better. That's the key point, is you're using what you have to make someone's life better and to make the world better. When you give something to somebody and it's unexpected, how does that person feel? They're not expecting it, and suddenly they get, a card with some money in it or something, and they're not expecting it. So it's not a special day, it's not birthday, it's not Christmas, it's not whatever. How does that person feel? They feel appreciated. Maybe for a few minutes, maybe for a day, maybe for a week. They think that yes, their life now is actually worth something. That somebody out there is actually thinking about them. That somebody out there loves them. That somebody out there cares about them. It is very easy to go through our lives every single day and think that we're just going through the motions, we're going to work, we're coming home, we're doing this, we're doing that, and we're not loved. And we're just robots just going through our day-to-day activity, like robots do, and not really appreciating what other people think of us. Because other people rarely express their loving opinions to us. They may give us the finger when we're in traffic, or honk their horn, or get mad at us. They may show the angry opinions to us. But how often does someone come up to you and say, I love you, or thank you, or you're a wonderful person? How often does that happen? Count how often that happens, compared to how often someone badmouths you, or curses at you, or does all the other bad things in this world. There's a lot of hate in this world, and there's definitely not enough love in this world. So, put the love back into the world through your actions. And all that is far more expensive than this material crap people worry about. Honestly, come on guys. People are in this constant, and this is mostly fueled by social media, I believe. And so this is what the cancers of social media, shall we say, is the best way to put it, is this narcissism and this one-upmanship of the other person. Constantly, people are trying to drag the other person down, trying to find the ulterior motives behind the other person, and trying to get a one-up on another person. Like, oh, so-and-so bought a new car, so I have to buy a new car. So-and-so got a 2,000 square foot house, so I have to get a 3,000 square foot house. So-and-so did this, so I have to do that. Social media is terrible for that stuff. It is encouraging people to compare themselves against one another. But the problem is people only show usually their good side on social media. They don't show the side where, they struggled to make ends meet so they could buy that big house, or That flashy car they're showing is really a rental car and they're giving it back tomorrow. They're not showing you that stuff. Some people put on this fake persona on social media, and it definitely causes a lot of bad feeling amongst people. Don't try to keep up with other people. Don't even try. It's not worth it. You're going to just exhaust yourself, exhaust your bank account, exhaust your life, and you will never get anywhere. Far better approach to take is to give back to other people. Take what you need to live, and give the rest back to the world. Give the rest back to the less fortunate people of the world. You don't, if you have a good job and you're making thousands and thousands of dollars, you don't need all that money. You have all this money coming in, maybe you run a successful business or something, you don't need that money. Look at what the good people do in this world. There are some really good CEOs out there that give most of their salary away to foundations and charities. They do that because they recognize the power of good. They also know that if you do a good thing in this world, the good will indirectly come back to you. If you support someone at their lowest moment, they will never forget that. And it might not be directly, but indirectly, that good you put out to the world will come back to you 10 times over. So what is this all about? It is about doing good things for other people while we are still on this planet. Because when God calls our name, when we go to wherever's next, we can't do any more good to people then. They will just have the memories of what we did for them during their life. Thank you. If you like this video, click down there, like, share and subscribe, and I will talk to you again very soon.